Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Storms. I'm a licensed social worker with a passion for energy, psychology, energy healing, tapping, human design. And today, my focus is going to be on the vagus nerve and some techniques and protocols, as our teacher is calling them, that I'm learning in a class I'm taking that I had signed up for, paid for, and forgot about. It wasn't a live class, obviously, or I would have attended. It was already, um, the class had already happened, but they were offering the recordings and all the materials. So I was like, ooh, vagus nerve, yes, I want to do that. And that was weeks ago. And then I forgot about it. And the other day, I was like, vagus nerve, wait a minute. I have a class that I've never gone through the materials. So in the last couple of days, I started going through the materials, and wow. So I want to share because it's exciting and cool, and these protocols are really neat. Now I'm just learning them. So I'm going to just share the first one and the simplest thing that she teaches us. The others I need a little more um, practice with, but I will share all of that too. So, the vagus nerve, first of all, just really quick, the vagus nerve is a cranial nerve. Cranial means it's coming from our brains, from our heads. However, it goes through our entire body, and the vagus nerve is called the 10th cranial nerve. That's all you need to know. And it literally goes through our entire body. It touches, I think the only organ system it does not touch or affect is like your bladder or something. Like your urinary system, apparently it has no contact with. Um, but like it literally affects all of your other organs, liver and intestines and stomach and gallbladder and spleen and heart and lungs and thyroid and yeah, our endocrine system, our like everything. It like I think the only organ she said it doesn't affect directly is our yes, the urinary system. So, if you want a diagram of the vagus nerve, you can just Google vagus nerve and you can see diagrams, and it literally goes all through your body, all through your torso, from your head, from your brain down through your neck and throat, and then all through your torso. Really cool. And actually, the name in Latin, vagus, means wandering. So the vagus nerve is called the wanderer because it literally wanders through your whole body. The vagus nerve is a very important in calming down stress reactions and calming down fight, flight, freeze, fawn, all those stress reactions we get into. So, there are exercises, there are protocols, there are little techniques that you can do to activate and strengthen the vagus nerve. Isn't that wonderful news? It's so good news. It's such good news. So, I wanted to share this with you all, and I will keep sharing these things because they're simple, they're easy, and powerful. So the first one that she taught us in the first class was called the Peacemaker, and it really is, and it's so simple. Okay, so you take your middle finger and you place it so right behind your earlobe is a little indentation, right? Not your jawbone. If you feel bone, that's not right, go up. And if you feel skull bone, because if you go up here, that's your skull, you feel your skull. So drop down, it's right behind, it's a little indentation right behind your earlobe. And both sides. Okay. So you put your middle finger there. Your vagus nerve is running right there. So now this is not, you don't push, no pressure. That was clarified yesterday. So you just rest your middle finger in that spot that you are contacting your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve is right there. And then what you do The vagus nerve also, there's all sorts of little tendrils through your throat. So place your middle finger there. You're going to put your hands like on your throat. Let me see if I go like that. And then you just breathe. Now, you can just breathe. You can just, do gentle breath, and that's fine. She was having us yesterday do Darth Vader breathing, which I thought was very interesting. So you put your tongue on top of the roof of your mouth. You breathe in through your nose and then forcefully out while you keep your tongue at the top of your mouth. So let me show you what it. So you sound like Darth Vader, sort of. It's called something else in yoga terms, and she said it, and I couldn't tell you what it is. I just call it Darth Vader breathing. Okay, that was a weird breath. Now, don't do so much that you hyperventilate. And then the other thing you can do is toning, which is simply making a sound. So you breathe in, and then when you exhale, you would tone. You make a sound. And this isn't about singing or anything like that, it's just you make a tone. You can sigh. It is so relaxing. It's so soothing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you can do this as much as you want. It's sort of like the EFT tapping, like you can't do too much. It's not a problem if you're feeling stressed, anxious, tense, upset. Do this. You can do this when you're laying down to go to sleep. You can do this anytime, any place. You can add the sound. Adding the sound amplifies it to me. You can sigh. You can Darth Vader breathe. You can just normally breathe as well. Adding toning, adding sound of any sort is going to make it more intense. And toning itself also strengthens your vagus nerve. So for those of you that like get stressed and you put on certain music and you sing along, guess what? You're strengthening your vagus nerve. That's what you're doing. You're strengthening the part of your nervous system that helps you come back into balance. The vagus nerve is about balance, recreating balance in a system when it gets out of balance, when it gets like really stressed, really tense. Doing things to help it strengthen the vagus nerve is going to help us get back into equilibrium and reduce stress. So there you go, the peacemaker. Do it, do it, do it. I've been doing it I was listening to materials yesterday, and I've been like so like relaxed between yesterday and today. It's really awesome. So try that. Until next time.